Have you ever wondered what happens to planes on an aircraft carrier during a raging storm? Can they withstand the powerful winds and towering waves? Can they remain safely parked on the flight deck? Well, buckle up and get ready for an adventure as we explore the incredible technology and engineering that goes into making sure aircraft remain safe on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier, even in the face of the most extreme conditions. Are the aircraft really safe on the flight deck? It is possible for an aircraft to fall off a flight deck. This can happen due to a variety of factors, including weather conditions, human error, or mechanical issues with the aircraft. One notable example of an aircraft falling off a flight deck occurred in 2018, when an FA-18 Hornet fighter jet went over the side of the USS Theodore Roosevelt aircraft carrier while attempting to land during rough seas. The pilot was able to eject safely, but the aircraft was lost. It is also possible for parked aircraft to fall off a flight deck. During rough seas, the movement of the ship can become more pronounced, which can put extra stress on the aircraft and the systems used to secure them to the deck. In such conditions, the crew of the aircraft carrier will take extra precautions to ensure the safety of a parked aircraft, such as increasing the number of tie-down chains or tightening them more securely. Despite these precautions, there have been instances of parked aircraft falling off aircraft carriers during rough seas. In some cases, the aircraft may have become dislodged from their restraints or may have been damaged due to the rough conditions, leading to them falling off the deck. But what does the US Navy come up with that makes this so rare to happen? Let's start by taking a look at the design of an aircraft carrier. An aircraft carrier is a large, flat-top ship that is specifically designed to carry and launch aircraft. They're typically over 1,000 feet long and have a large flight deck that extends from the bow of the ship to the stern. The flight deck is where the aircraft take off and land, and it's also where planes are parked and prepared for their next mission. Aircraft carriers are typically built with a strong and sturdy deck, made from reinforced steel, which is able to withstand the immense forces generated by the winds and the waves of a storm. Additionally, the carriers are equipped with an array of features, such as stabilizing systems and counterweights, which help to keep the ship stable and steady, even in the most extreme conditions. The number of aircraft that a carrier can carry can vary depending on the specific model of the carrier. However, in general, US Navy aircraft carriers are designed to carry a large complement of aircraft, ranging from fighter jets to transport helicopters. For example, the newest class of US Navy aircraft carriers, the Gerald R. Ford class, are designed to carry a complement of up to 75 aircraft. The previous class of carriers, the Nimitz class, had a slightly smaller complement with the ability to carry up to 70 aircraft. One of the main challenges that aircraft carriers face is keeping their planes in place during a storm. Storms can produce strong winds, heavy rain, and large waves, which can make it difficult for an aircraft to remain stable on the flight deck. However, aircraft carriers are equipped with several features to help them mitigate these challenges. One of the first things that you'll notice about an aircraft carrier is the large, heavy-duty arrestor wires that are strung across the flight deck. These arrestor wires are used to bring an aircraft to a stop when it lands on the flight deck. They're made from a strong but lightweight material that is able to withstand the force of a landing aircraft and bring it to a stop quickly. When an aircraft lands on the flight deck, it'll catch one of these arrestor wires with a tail hook that's attached to the plane's underbelly. The arrestor wire will then slow the aircraft down, bringing it to a stop before it reaches the end of the flight deck. Another key feature of an aircraft carrier is the use of tie-down chains and restraints. These chains and restraints are used to secure aircraft to the flight deck when they're not in use. These chains are attached to the aircraft and then run through large metal eyelets that are bolted to the flight deck. The chains are tightened to make sure the aircraft is secure and won't move during a storm. Additionally, aircraft carriers also use chocks, which are large blocks of wood or rubber that are placed in front of and behind the aircraft's wheels to keep it from moving forward or backward. In addition to these physical restraints, aircraft carriers also use advanced technology to keep their planes in place during a storm. For example, aircraft carriers have a sophisticated propulsion system that allows them to move through the water at high speeds and maintain a steady course. The propulsion system is controlled by a computerized system that can adjust the speed and direction of the ship in real time to compensate for changing conditions. This helps to minimize the effects of the storm and keep the flight deck stable. Another important technology that aircraft carriers use is an advanced weather monitoring system. This system is a critical component of the ship's operations. It's a sophisticated network of sensors and instruments that collect data on wind speed and direction, wave height, barometric pressure, and other key weather parameters. This information is then used to create real-time weather forecasts and to provide the crew with the information they need to make informed decisions about aircraft operations. One of the key benefits of the weather monitoring system is its ability to provide accurate and up-to-date information about the weather conditions on the flight deck. This is essential for ensuring the safety of both the aircraft and the crew. The system is able to provide detailed, real-time information about gusts, wave height, and other weather conditions, allowing the crew to make informed decisions. The crew of an aircraft carrier plays a critical role in ensuring the safety of parked aircraft. These brave men and women are trained to respond quickly and effectively to any potential threats, and they work tirelessly to keep the aircraft secure on the flight deck, even in the harshest weather conditions. At the heart of this effort is the extensive training that the crew receives. From the moment they join the U.S. Navy, crew members are taught the procedures and protocols that are used to secure the aircraft to the deck, and they're trained in the use of equipment and systems that are used to do so. This training is ongoing, and crew members are regularly tested and evaluated to ensure that their skills are up to date and that they're ready to respond to any emergency. The crew of an aircraft carrier also follows a strict set of procedures to ensure the safety of parked aircraft. These procedures cover everything from the placement of the aircraft on the deck to the use of tie-downs and chains and other restraints. Crew members are required to inspect aircraft and equipment regularly to ensure that everything is in good working order and that the aircraft are secure. They also work closely with the weather monitoring systems on board to ensure that they're aware of any potential threats and that they can take the necessary precautions. It's important to note that even with all of these measures in place, aircraft carriers are still vulnerable to the effects of a storm. However, the combination of strong construction, advanced technology, and well-trained crew members makes it extremely unlikely that an aircraft will fall off the flight deck during a storm. We hope that this video has given you a new appreciation for the incredible work that goes into ensuring the safety of aircraft carriers and their aircraft. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to stay tuned for more exciting content from our channel. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest content. I'll see you in the next video.